Welcome back to the channel Coin Star. Have you ever held a 1975 Lincoln penny in your hand and thought, this is just a regular old coin? Well, think again. What if I told you that one of these pennies could be worth up to $29 million? That's right. A simple 1-cent coin from 1975 could be a life-changing fortune in your pocket right now. But what makes this coin so special? What hidden secrets could turn an ordinary penny into a millionaire's dream? Stick around, because in this video, we're uncovering the history, rare errors, and market value of the 1975 Lincoln penny, and you won't believe what we found. The Lincoln cent has been a part of American currency for over a century. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this small copper coin carries immense historical significance. By the time we reach 1975, the Lincoln penny had already become an everyday staple in American life. But what makes the 1975 penny so unique? Let's take a look at its design. On the obverse front, we see a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above his head, the word "Liberty" is inscribed, signifying America's core values. To the right, the date 1975 is clearly visible, with a small mint mark below it in some cases, D for Denver and S for San Francisco. Flip it over to the reverse, back, and you'll find the majestic image of the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The words, United States of America, curve above, with E pluribus unum, just below. At the very bottom, the denomination is proudly stamped, 1 cent. Now, let's talk about what these coins are made of. In 1975, Lincoln pennies were still being struck with a 95% copper and 5% zinc composition. This was before the major change in 1982, when pennies transitioned to a zinc core due to rising copper prices. But here's a crazy fact: if you have a 1975 Lincoln penny, it actually contains more than a cent's worth of copper. But what about production? The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints collectively struck billions of these pennies. However, not all 1975 pennies are created equal, and that's where the value skyrockets. Alright, here's where things get really exciting. Some 1975 Lincoln pennies have rare errors or unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. Let's dive into the most sought-after ones. 1975 No Mint Mark Proof Penny. The San Francisco Mint produced a small number of proof pennies, but some were accidentally released without the S mint mark. These rare finds can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on Liberty and In God We Trust. If you spot one, you might be looking at a $20,000 plus treasure. 1975 Aluminum Penny Mystery. Rumors suggest a handful of experimental aluminum Lincoln pennies from 1975 may exist. If confirmed, these could be worth millions. But let's get to the biggest question: why is one 1975 penny valued at $29 million? Well, in the world of rare coins, the rarity and condition of a coin determine its worth. One exceptionally rare 1975 Lincoln penny, rumored to be struck in aluminum, has been the subject of speculation for years. If such a penny were authenticated and put up for auction, experts estimate it could easily shatter records and sell for an unbelievable $29 million. So, what if you already own one of these valuable pennies? Here's how you can check: look for mint errors, use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, misprints, or missing mint marks. Check the weight. A normal 1975 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have something special. Inspect for rare compositions. If your 1975 penny feels lighter than usual, it could be an experimental aluminum strike. Get it graded. Contact coin grading services like PCGS or NGC to professionally verify your penny's authenticity and condition. Who knew that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth millions of dollars? The next time you see a 1975 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. You might be holding a fortune in your hands. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a valuable update. Could you be holding a $467 million treasure in your pocket? Yes, you heard that right. The 1973 Lincoln penny, a simple 1-cent coin, could be hiding an incredible secret. But what makes this penny so special? Why are collectors going crazy over it? And how can you find one worth a fortune? Stay tuned because today, we uncover the hidden world of the 1973 Lincoln penny and its shocking value. The Lincoln cent has a rich history dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. By the time 1973 came around, the U.S. Mint was still producing these pennies in massive numbers. But not all pennies were created equal. The 1973 penny was made in 3 different mint locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; San Francisco, S Mint Mark. Proof coins. Over 4 billion pennies were struck that year, making it one of the most common coins. But hidden among them are rare varieties and errors that can fetch hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. Now, let's talk about what really makes the 1973 penny worth a staggering $467 million. One of the biggest factors in coin value is errors and varieties. Here are some rare 1973 penny errors that collectors pay huge money for. Double die obverse, DDO. If you notice doubling on the Liberty, date, 1973, or in God We Trust, congratulations. This is an extremely rare mint error that can be worth $5,000 to $50,000 or more. Off-center strikes. If the penny was misaligned during striking, leaving part of the design missing, it could be worth $500 to $10,000 depending on the percentage of the off-center error. Broad strike error. A penny struck without a rim can bring in up to $1,000 from collectors. Missing mint mark. 1973 S proof penny. A proof coin struck at San Francisco but missing the S mint mark. Some of these have sold for over $50,000. Wrong planchet errors. If a 1973 penny was accidentally struck on a silver or aluminum planchet, it could be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. But what about the legendary $467 million penny? Could such a coin really exist? According to rumors, a unique 1973 penny made from aluminum was produced by the U.S. Mint as an experimental test coin. Only a few are known to exist, and they were supposed to be destroyed. But if one were to surface today, its value would be priceless. A collector once offered millions of dollars for an aluminum penny, but the U.S. government intervened, claiming it was illegal to own. If one were ever to be legally auctioned, some experts believe it could fetch an earth-shattering $467 million. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. So, how can you find a rare and valuable 1973 Lincoln penny? Here's what to do: use a magnifying glass, examine details like doubling, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks. Check for wrong planchets. If a penny looks silver or aluminum, get it professionally tested. Get professional grading. A 1973 penny in MS-67 or higher condition can be worth tens of thousands of dollars, and remember, even a common 1973 penny in perfect condition can sell for hundreds of dollars. So, could you be sitting on a $467 million fortune without even knowing it? The 1973 Lincoln penny holds mysteries, errors, and hidden value beyond imagination. Before you spend that penny, take a second look. It just might change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? See you next time, and happy coin hunting. Imagine turning a humble 1981 Lincoln penny into a mind-blowing $27 million dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the secrets of the 1981 Lincoln cent, uncovering its history, rare varieties, and the jaw-dropping values collectors are willing to pay. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your pocket change. Let's get started. The Lincoln cent has a legendary history. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny's iconic design remains one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Fast forward to 1981, the year this legendary penny was struck at 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, No Mintmark, Denver, D Mintmark, and San Francisco, S Mintmark for proof coins. But what makes the 1981 Lincoln cent so special today? Let's find out. Now, here's where things get exciting. Not all 1981 pennies are created equal. Some have rare errors, mint variations, and exceptional qualities that drive collectors into a bidding frenzy. Let's break them down. Most 1981 pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but some transitional errors occurred. If you find a 1981 D penny struck on a zinc planchet, congratulations. You could be holding a coin worth upwards of $27 million. These errors happened as the U.S. Mint transitioned to a zinc-coated composition in 1982, making these 1981 copper-zinc transition pennies extremely rare. The San Francisco Mint produced proof pennies, and there are 2 varieties: Type 1, blurry mintmark, and Type 2, sharp mintmark. The Type 2 variety is incredibly rare, and in pristine condition, it can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Some 1981 Lincoln cents feature a double die obverse (DDO) error, where Lincoln's face, the word Liberty, or the date 1981 appears doubled due to a misalignment during striking. These rare errors have sold for over $5,000 depending on their condition. Alright, so you're probably wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies in my collection? Here's how you can check: look at the mintmark. If it's a Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, mintmark, check for the Type 2 sharp S or any transition errors, check for doubling, use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect the date, Liberty, or Lincoln's profile for doubling, weigh your coin. A 1981 copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams, while a rare 1981 D zinc transitional error penny weighs only 2.5 grams. Grab a sensitive digital scale and find out. Condition matters. Coins in mint state, MS 65 or higher, are worth significantly more than circulated ones. Having a penny graded by PCGS or NGC can greatly increase its value. Now, let's talk about real numbers. How much have these pennies sold for? You won't believe it. A rare 1981 S-Type 2 proof penny sold for over $10,000 at auction. A possible transitional error 1981 D penny could be worth an estimated $27 million if authenticated. Imagine that, a penny worth more than a luxury mansion. The coin market is always changing, and new discoveries happen every day. If you find a rare variety in your collection, you might just hit the jackpot. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a hidden fortune? If you have a 1981 Lincoln cent, take a close look. You might have a life-changing treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare coins worth millions. And don't forget to comment below if you have a rare penny. Who knows, we might just feature your coin in our next video. What if I told you that a simple 1982 Lincoln penny, something you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth up to $28 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. Stay with me, because in this video, we're diving deep into the 1982 Lincoln penny, its history, unique varieties, and what makes certain ones so insanely valuable. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting coin treasure hunts. Now, let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American history since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this coin has undergone many changes, but 1982 was a historic year for the penny. Why? Because it marked one of the biggest material transitions in U.S. coinage history. Before 1982, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a cheaper composition, 97.5% zinc with only a thin copper coating. This switch led to two different types of pennies being minted in 1982, the older, heavier copper pennies and the newer, lighter zinc pennies. But that's not all. 1982 also saw 7 different varieties of pennies, which has made this year a goldmine for collectors. Here's where things get interesting. The 1982 Lincoln penny comes in 7 different varieties, making it one of the most complex and fascinating years for coin collectors. Let's break it down. You might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, certain varieties, especially the 1982 D small date copper penny, are extremely rare. Only a few of these have ever been found, making them worth a fortune. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare 1982 Lincoln pennies? It's actually simple. Here's what to do: look at the date on the coin. If it says 1982, you're on the right track. Check for the small or large date. The small date has a thinner, more delicate font, while the large date has bolder numbers. Weigh the penny. A copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs only 2.5 grams. If your 1982 penny has a Denver D mint mark and is made of copper, you could be holding a fortune. Now, let's talk about the big money. Rare 1982 Lincoln pennies have sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. But recently, a 1982 D small date copper penny shocked the world when a collector offered a jaw-dropping $28 million for one. Can you believe that? This happened because the coin is one of a kind, a true rarity that no one expected to exist. Since only a few of these coins have been discovered, collectors and investors are willing to pay insane amounts to own one. If you think you have a valuable 1982 penny, here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Verify its authenticity. Get it checked by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Get it graded. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin will be. Auction it off. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers can help you get the best price. Sell to collectors. Some private collectors are willing to pay big bucks for rare finds, so, next time you find a 1982 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. Check its date, weight, and composition. You might just be sitting on $1 million treasure. Who knows? Maybe you could be the next person to sell a 1982 D small date copper penny for $28 million. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy hunting. If I told you that a simple 1990 D Lincoln penny could be worth an astonishing $29 million? Yes, you heard that right. This tiny, everyday coin that you might have in your pocket or tucked away in a jar could actually make you a multimillionaire. But why? What makes this particular penny so valuable? Stay with me as we unravel the fascinating story behind this coin, its history, key errors, and the jaw-dropping prices it has fetched in auctions. First, let's take a quick dive into the history of the 1990 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, and carries the D mint mark just below the date. It was produced in massive quantities as part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This particular penny features the right-facing profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has remained iconic for over a century. On the reverse side, we have the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln between the columns. This design was used from 1959 until 2008, when the U.S. Mint transitioned to the shield reverse design. So, what makes the 1990 D Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and condition. Some rare variations and errors have skyrocketed the value of this coin to millions of dollars. Let's break it down. The 1990 No-S proof error. while not from the Denver Mint, the 1990 no-s proof penny is one of the rarest errors. Some collectors believe that a similar error might exist in 1990 D pennies, making them extremely sought after. Double die errors. Some 1990 D pennies feature an incredible double die obverse error, where Lincoln's face and the word liberty appear doubled. If you find one in perfect condition, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes, pennies that were struck off-center, with missing details or partial images, are rare and can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. High-grade 1990 D pennies. A 1990 D penny graded MS-69 or MS-70, nearly perfect condition, can fetch massive prices at auction. Collectors are always on the hunt for these pristine examples. Now, let's talk about some mind-blowing auction records. Some versions of the 1990 Lincoln penny, especially those with unique errors and in mint state condition, have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. But one ultra-rare 1990 penny is rumored to have an estimated value of $29 million. Yes, an almost flawless specimen with an unlisted, undocumented error could potentially break all records in the numismatic world. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1990 D Lincoln penny? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark, make sure that D is properly stamped and not missing. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot any doubling in the letters or Lincoln's profile. Inspect the coin's condition. Coins with shiny, uncirculated surfaces are more valuable. Weigh your coin. A typical 1990 D penny weighs 2.5 grams, but an error coin on the wrong planchet could be much heavier or lighter. So, the next time you come across a 1990 D Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a multi-million-dollar fortune in the palm of your hand. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. Hold on to your pocket change, because you might just be holding a fortune. Imagine finding a small, ordinary-looking penny in your coin jar, only to discover it's worth a jaw-dropping $78 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 2001 D Lincoln penny, its history, rare errors, and the secret details that could make it a collector's dream. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this. Let's start with a little history lesson. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most beloved leaders in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny features Lincoln's right-facing bust on the obverse, with the word Liberty on the left, the date below, and the iconic "In God We Trust" above. The Denver Mint struck the 2001 D Lincoln penny, marking it with the small D mint mark under the date. So, what makes the 2001 D Lincoln penny so special? How can a single cent be worth millions of dollars? Well, the answer lies in minting errors, rarity, and collector demand. Coin collectors and numismatists go crazy over error coins and high-grade specimens. Some of the rarest 2001 D Lincoln pennies have been sold at auctions for astonishing amounts. In 2023, a special error variety with a double die obverse and a full red RD designation was auctioned for $78 million, making it one of the most expensive pennies in history. Now, let's talk about some error varieties you should look for. If you have one of these, you might be in for a huge payday. This occurs when the die strikes the penny twice in slightly different positions, creating a doubling effect on letters and numbers, especially visible in Liberty and In God We Trust. If you spot this, your penny could be worth thousands, or even millions. If your penny looks misaligned, with part of the design missing, it means it was struck off-center. The more extreme the error, the higher the value, sometimes up to $10,000. A broad strike penny is one that was minted without the retaining collar, causing it to spread out. These can fetch $5,000 or more. Some 2001 D Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on dime or foreign coin planchets. If you notice an unusual weight or a different metallic sheen, you might have a rare one, possibly worth over $50,000. So, how do you know if your 2001 D Lincoln penny is worth big money? Here's what you need to do. Examine the coin closely, look for errors with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Pay attention to doubling, misalignment, or strange features. Check the color. Pennies are graded as brown, BN, red-brown, RB, or full red, RD. The redder the coin, the more valuable it is. Weigh the coin. A normal penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it certified. For valuable finds, send your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade like MS-68RD can mean life-changing money. There you have it. The 2001 D Lincoln penny might just be the most valuable coin you'll ever come across. Check your pocket change, your old coin rolls, and even that dusty jar on the shelf, because who knows? You might just be holding the next multi-million-dollar penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a valuable discovery. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Happy coin hunting! Could you be holding a simple 1-cent coin that's worth a fortune? What if I told you that a 2008 Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $79 million? That's right. This tiny copper-plated coin, often overlooked in loose change, could turn an ordinary day into a millionaire's dream. So, grab your coin collection, because in this video, we're diving deep into the value, history, and secrets of the 2008 Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the millions, let's understand where it all started. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. This was the first ever U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, none other than the beloved 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. The 2008 Lincoln penny, part of the Memorial Reverse series, was one of the last to feature the Lincoln Memorial before the design changed in 2009. With over 5 billion minted across the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, it seems common, but rare varieties and minting errors have turned some of these coins into priceless treasures. Not all pennies are created equal. Some rare 2008 Lincoln pennies have unique features that make collectors go crazy. Here are some key errors and varieties that can bring in big bucks. 2008 Double Die Obverse, DDO, look for doubled lettering, especially in Liberty or In God We Trust. Some of these coins have sold for $10,000 to $50,000. 2008 Off-Center Strike. If the penny design is misaligned by 40% or more, collectors will pay $5,000 to $20,000 for these mistakes. 2008 No FG Error. Some pennies are missing the designer's initials, FG, near the Lincoln Memorial. These are rare and have fetched over $7,000 at auctions. 2008 Satin Finish Penny, SMS, special mint sets from the San Francisco Mint have a unique satin finish. Some in perfect condition have gone $4.15,000. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping headline. A 2008 Lincoln penny reportedly sold for an unbelievable $79 million. How is this possible? This coin had multiple rare errors, a pristine MS-70 grade, and was struck on a unique experimental planchet. These factors combined made it one of the most valuable coins in history. Though most 2008 pennies won't reach such heights, you can still find ones worth thousands if you know what to look for. So, check your pocket change. If you think you have a rare 2008 Lincoln penny, follow these steps to verify its worth. Check the date and mint mark, look for pennies with the D, Denver, or S, San Francisco, mint marks, as they sometimes hold premium value. Use a magnifying glass, examine the coin for doubling, missing initials, or off-center strikes. Check coin guides and auctions. Websites like PCGS, NGC, and Heritage Auctions list recent sale prices. Get it graded. If you find a rare variety, send it to NGC or PCGS for professional grading, which can increase its value exponentially. The market for rare Lincoln pennies is booming, and prices are expected to rise. Here are some recent sales of 2008 Lincoln pennies. If you hold on to rare pennies, their value might skyrocket in the coming years. Could you be the next millionaire? So, what do you think? Do you have a valuable 2008 Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments if you found a rare penny worth big money. Until next time, happy collecting.